Godless, Satanism Doctrine by LCFNS. Lucifer Nostra Salis. Satanic Restoration. Profession of disbelief. Accepting Satanism according to the Ecclesia Luciferi means returning the person to a state of original godlessness. Primordial godlessness is the natural state of every newborn person. No child will believe in any made-up god on its own until belief in theistic delusions is transferred to it by parents or religious teachers. A person who deeply understands the essence of the evil of theistic error and expresses the will to actively oppose it becomes an adversary of the theistic God in the image of Satan, becomes a Satanist. In such a person, there is a godless restoration. The state of original godlessness is not yet Satanism, it is atheism. Only the recognition of the essence of the theistic God and the will to oppose it leads to Satanism. Since the greatest crime according to theism is unbelief, the Satanist must rid himself completely of any belief in theistic delusions. In doing so, the Satanist commits a mortal sin. The natural indifference and lack of religious morality of the natural world is seen by theists as the fall of nature into sin due to Satan's rebellion. Therefore, living until death in a state of natural sin, devoid of theistic morality, is proper to the Satanist. The declaration of satanic restoration, according to Ecclesia Luciferi, is an understanding and acceptance of the claims of godless Satanism. There is no God but Satan, whose image arises and visualizes itself in my own mind every day more and more, who is the symbol of the eternal, unchanging and indifferent laws of fallen nature, who symbolizes mortal life in flesh and blood and eternal death that gives eternal peace. There are no messiahs and prophets above myself, whose intelligence leads me to recognize the true nature of things. There are no gods. There is nothing there. By rejecting all theistic beliefs, the Satanist becomes a theistic apostate. A self-willed return to original godlessness, satanic restoration means sinning against the Holy Spirit. Satanic apostasy is therefore an unforgivable act in the light of theistic theologies. The Satanist, through the act of apostasy, therefore accepts death as the final end of the only life in flesh and blood. Satanic restoration means the death of faith in the hereafter and the hope of the unfounded promise of life after life. The Satanist, by his attitude, behavior, words and intelligence, should even vaguely provoke those around him to take an interest in the anti-theistic philosophy of the mystery of godlessness, which to those who understand and accept it gives the power to live abundantly here and now, in flesh and blood, without fear of death and a vengeful God in the hereafter. Living abundantly, full of satanic pride, without fear or guilt, and in accordance with the eternal laws of nature can be very attractive and rewarding. Fear is an integral part of any theistic religion. It is one of the powers of theism that drives so many followers to it. The Satanism of Ecclesia Luciferi is devoid of fear.